Coming up on High School Quiz Show, it's the qualifying match between the Massachusetts Academy of Math and Science and Weston High School. That's next on High School Quiz Show. Major funding for High School Quiz Show is provided by Safety Insurance.
People take a lot of selfies, even after a fender bender. With Safety's Quick Estimate program, you can use the self-service process to get an appraisal, helping your car to be repaired. You can ask an independent agent about Safety Insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Additional funding is provided by Eastern Bank.
When our communities need a voice, Eastern Bank steps up, stands strong, and does not stay silent. When times get tough,
good speaks up. Join us for good.
This is what it sounds like.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to High School Quiz Show. I'm Billy Costa, your host. And back in January, teams from all over Massachusetts competed at our virtual Super Sunday qualifying event. 17 of those teams earned a spot in this year's competition. The goal now is to become the next High School Quiz Show champion. In today's match, direct from the comfort of their own homes and making their High School Quiz Show debut, we have Massachusetts Academy of Math and Science from Worcester taking on Weston High School. And on the Mass Academy team, we have Darshan. Darshan, how are you? Good to see you.
Good, how are you?
Andrew, how you doing? You good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sensing a tie-dye theme here. Was this intentional? I'm thinking yes. Aki, how about you? You ready to play the game?
Oh, absolutely, Billy.
All right, and Kim, you?
Me as well.
All righty. By the way, the alternate for Mass Academy is Toyesh, and Coach Wayne Stockeye is standing by as well. Now, on the Weston team, we have Michael. Good to see you, Michael.
Good to see you as well, Billy.
Looks like you're in a locker room. Did you just play soccer or something? Or
I wish I could say I just played soccer.
I know. Don't we all? Jesse, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you. Welcome to High School Quiz Show. And Benny, you feeling good about the game?
I feel great, yeah.
Okay, pumped and psyched. Reed, how about you?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay, so you know what? Collectively, everybody is feeling pretty good. And by the way, the alternate on the team is Megan, and we have Coach Allison Langsdorf. So the competition has 4 rounds, a toss-up, a head-to-head, a category round, and a lightning round. Players have each been provided with a game interface to enable them to play from home. And we're going to start with the toss-up round. All players on both teams are active, and with the correct answer can each contribute 10 points per question to the team score. In this round, there are no point deductions. For wrong answers, a green light will indicate a correct answer, a red light an incorrect answer, and a gray light means no answer has been provided within the 3 seconds granted. So teams, if you are ready, good luck, and here we go. What classic children's tale is subtitled The Boy Who Wouldn't Grow Up? Is it Stuart Little, The Jungle Book, or Peter Pan? Peter Pan, the answer. The Titanic set sail from Southampton, England on its maiden voyage back in 1912. What North American city was its intended destination? Boston, New York, or Halifax? New York, the answer. In a rare televised address in March of 2020, who told the German people that the coronavirus pandemic is the nation's gravest crisis since World War II? Was it Angela Merkel, Sebastian Kurz, or Jacinda Ardern? Angela Merkel is the answer. Name the tallest mountain in North America. Mount Whitney, Mount Washington, or Denali? Denali is the answer. Now, take a look at your screens, and pictured here is an iconic photograph from World War II. It shows 6 United States Marines raising a U.S. flag atop Mount Suribachi during what major battle against Japan? Battle of Okinawa, Battle of the Coral Sea, or Battle of Iwo Jima? Battle of Iwo Jima, the answer. A deep ocean of liquid water exists on Europa, a moon of which planet? Mars, Jupiter, or Saturn? Jupiter is the answer. What South American country is home to the driest non-polar desert in the world? The Atacama, Bolivia, Uruguay, or Chile? Chile is the answer. What U.S. president signed the Immigration Act of 1924, a stringent policy to limit immigrants from Southern and Eastern Europe in the wake of World War I? Was it Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, or Warren G. Harding? Calvin Coolidge, the answer. What bacterial disease affects the nervous system and causes lockjaw? Is it rabies, tetanus, or anthrax? Tetanus is the answer. Take a look at your screens. Here comes your next question.
Hi, I'm Dr. Susan Heilman. My pronouns are she and her, and I'm the program manager on the community engagement team at the Museum of Science. And here's my question. In 1961, just 3 months before Alan Shepard became the first American in space, NASA successfully launched a test subject named Ham into space. What kind of animal was Ham? Is it a mouse, a dog, or a chimpanzee?
Chimpanzee is the correct answer, and we move on. Sometimes referred to as the Jackie Robinson of white-dominated country music. What four-time Grammy winner died of complications from COVID-19 in 2020 at the age of 86? Was it Al Green, Charlie Pride, or Rufus Payne? Charlie Pride is the answer. In 2019, which of the following was the leading cause of bankruptcy in America? Job loss, medical bills, or college debt? Medical bills. And what 20th century president famously said, the era of big government is over? Was it Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, or Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton, the answer. The only African-American driver in NASCAR's top circuit who successfully pushed the stock car series to ban the Confederate flag at its venues in 2020. Was it Lewis Hamilton, Bubba Wallace, or Wendell Scott? Bubba Wallace was the answer there. And that's the bell that ends the first and the toss-up round. The score right now, Mass Academy 340 points, Weston High School 330 points. This is very close. Let's hear it for both teams. Okay, so the head-to-head round is next, but we always pause for a few minutes to get to know the players. And we do that by way of a question that I always have in my hand. And each of you will get to answer the question. I actually really like this one, and here it comes. What song defined 2020 for you and why? And we're going to start over here at Mass Academy. And you, Darshan?
I would say My House by Florida because that's where I've been this whole time.
Okay. Andrew, how about you? Andrew's laughing. What about you, Andrew?
Mine was Up All Night by Owl City because quarantine really messed up my sleep schedule.
Oh, I'll say. Key, how about you?
I'd have to say Hotel California by the Eagles because of the last line. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
There you go. Classic song, by the way. Kim, how about you?
I would have to say MC Hammer's Can't Touch This for obvious reasons of not wanting to spread the virus.
Wow. Nice connection there. MC Hammer. Hammer time. Over to Weston High. Michael, how about you?
I said Don't Stand So Close to Me by the Police because, well, we really couldn't get close to anyone this year, so.
Social distancing. Jesse, how about you?
I would say Rat by Penelope Scott just because I feel like it captures how chaotic this year has been, or last year was.
What a crazy year. And here we are. Benny, how about you?
I'd say Don't Look Back in Anger by Oasis because even though 2020 was a tough year, it's important to look towards the future rather than looking back in anger.
Okay, good thought. And Reed, finally you've had plenty of time to think about this, Reed. What song defined 2020 for you?
I think I'm going to say What's Going On by Marvin Gaye because I feel like that's probably a question a lot of people have asked themselves recently.
Wow, good pull. Marvin Gaye, what's going on? Because what's going on? All right, you guys know the drill, how it works. We're about to go head to head, so let's all go head to head. As a reminder in this round, correct answers add 10 points to the team total. However, incorrect answers now result in a 10-point deduction. If a player does not provide an answer in the 3 seconds granted, there is no impact on the score. So teams, if you're all ready, let's go head to head. Madagascar is the largest island in what ocean? The Indian Ocean or Atlantic Ocean? Indian Ocean. In what year was the U.S. voting age lowered from 21 to 18? 1944 or 1971? 1971. Which man does not have a chemical element named after him? Is it Albert Einstein or Isaac Newton? Isaac Newton, the answer. Which animal sleeps up to 22 hours a day? A lion or a giant panda? A lion. What's the last name of siblings Ross and Monica on the sitcom Friends? Is it Bing or Geller? Geller is the answer. What's the scientific term for the collarbone? Clavicle or sternum? Clavicle. What yellow-orange gemstone is made from fossilized tree resin? Is it topaz or amber? Amber is the answer. What Welsh poet wrote, "Do not go gentle into that good night"? Was it W.H. Auden or Dylan Thomas? Dylan Thomas is the answer to that question, and that is the end of the round. Let's take a look at the score right now. Mass Academy with a total score of 390 points. Weston High School, 370 points. Let's give them a round of applause. Good round. Okay, next up is the category round with the following categories. She the People, the Hoosier State, starts with M, Latin Quarter, Honest Abe, and Fun with Lymph. Each category has 5 questions with increasing point values. Once the team does select a category, they can answer all 5 questions with the option to toss 1 question per category to the other team. A tossed question must be answered, and in this specific case, a no answer is the same as a wrong answer. Each team will complete 2 full categories. Yes, they can confer, and will have 10 seconds to answer each question. And a spokesperson will be provided on each of the teams. Mass Academy, who's the spokesperson going to be? Andrew will be the spokesperson for Mass Academy. Weston High School, how about you guys? Michael, the spokesperson there. Okay, Weston High School, you have a little ground to make up, not a big deal, but you do get to choose the first category. So, what's it going to be?
I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys want to do Honest Abe or Hoosier State?
Jesse, are you good with Latin Quarter? Or
need a category, Michael?
Let's go Honest Abe.
Let's do Honest Abe.
Honest Abe. Here we go. Questions about President Abraham Lincoln for 10 points. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12th, 1809 in a log cabin in what U.S. state?
Kentucky. Kentucky. I think it's Kentucky.
Wait.
He was born in Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll go with Benny. The final answer is Kentucky.
And that answer is correct. Now for 15 points. Lincoln was the first U.S. president representing what political party?
That'd be the Republican Party. The final answer is the Republican Party.
And that is a correct answer. And now for 20 points, Lincoln argued against compromising on slavery in a famous 1858 debate with Stephen Douglas. Drawing from a line in the Bible, Lincoln said, "A house divided against itself cannot" what?
Stand.
The final answer is stand.
And that is a correct answer. Now for 25 points, Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, though slavery was not formally abolished until 1865. Under what amendment?
13th.
13th Amendment. The final answer is the 13th Amendment.
And that is correct. Now 30 points at stake. What three-act farce is chiefly remembered as the play Lincoln was watching at Ford's Theater when he was assassinated on April 14th, 1865?
Three-act farce. Jess, you have an idea? We can toss this unless you have an
toss it.
Let's toss it. We'll toss it.
Michael, you're going to toss it. That means Mass Academy. We need an answer. Need an answer?
No answer.
No answer, Andrew. Well, the correct one is Our American Cousin. And now we come to Mass Academy. You'll need a category.
Starts with M.
I agree with starts with M.
Okay, let's go with starts with M.
Okay, starts with M. All answers start with the letter M. For 10 points, according to the best-selling book Fast Food Nation, 1 in 8 American workers has worked at what fast food chain at some point in their lives?
McDonald's.
Yeah. So my final answer is McDonald's.
And that is a correct answer, McDonald's. For 15 points, in 1998, Mike Pence wrote an op-ed saying he was victimized by what animated Disney film about a young woman who tries to join the Chinese military?
Mulan.
Mulan. Final answer.
Final answer, Mulan, and that is a correct answer. Now for 20 points, in 1864, what younger brother of the Austrian emperor was crowned Emperor of Mexico?
I think Maximilian.
Go for it.
Yeah, go with it.
Final answer, Maximilian.
And that is a correct answer, Maximilian. Now for 25 points, the Chinese Revolution was a nationalist democratic revolt that overthrew the Qing dynasty in 1912 and created a republic. This dynasty was also known by what other name?
The Ming Dynasty.
Was it Ming's 1912?
Need an answer, Andrew.
Oh, Manchu dynasty. Final answer.
I'm sorry, once again?
Manchu.
And that is a correct answer. Now for 30 points. In a celebrated passage from Swan's Way, Marcel Proust recalls the taste of what scallop-shaped tea cakes from his childhood in France?
Oh, macaroon.
Final
answer, macaron.
No, the actual answer is Madeleines. And that roughs out that category. So now we go over to Weston High School. You will need a category.
Let's do.
People.
Do She the People? We'll do She the People.
She the People, yeah. Good.
She the People. Questions about women in American politics. And for 10 points, in 2016, who defeated Bernie Sanders by nearly 4 million votes to win the Democratic Party presidential primary?
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton. The final answer is Hillary Clinton.
And that is the correct answer. Now for 15 points. In 1997, who became the first woman to serve as U.S. Secretary of State under President Bill Clinton?
Albright. Madeleine Albright.
Final answer is Madeleine Albright.
Madeleine Albright, the correct answer. For 20 points, a Purple Heart recipient who lost both legs in the Iraq War. What Illinois senator was on Joe Biden's short list of potential vice presidents?
Oh, man. She's
Duckworth. It's Duckworth.
Duckworth. Tammy Duckworth. Tammy Duckworth. Yeah.
The final answer is Duckworth.
Tammy Duckworth is the right answer. Now for 25 points. The first woman to serve in both U.S. Houses of Congress. What Maine Republican bravely denounced McCarthyism at a time when many feared speaking out?
Was it Rankin? Rankin. Yeah, I know. I think it's Rankin.
Final answer is Rankin.
No, Margaret Chase Smith is the correct answer. Now for 30 points, the first woman ever appointed to the U.S. cabinet was Secretary of Labor under FDR, was the principal architect of the New Deal.
Oh my God, I was reading about her the other day.
Yeah, we just did this in English.
Yeah, let's toss it.
You want to toss it, or do you want to?
I need an answer, Michael.
Toss it.
We'll toss it.
Toss it.
We're going to toss it. Mass Academy, I'll need an answer. Do you have one?
Does anyone know this?
No.
Andrew, final answer?
No answer.
Frances Perkins is the answer there. And now we come back to Mass Academy. You get to pick a category now.
Both Hoosier State? Or what's fun with Limp? Do you think that's going to be?
With Limp.
I think that'll be a bio category.
Quickly, please.
Or Hoosier State?
Hoosier State is our final.
Okay, the Hoosier State. Questions about the great state of Indiana. For 10 points, what Indiana Republican served as vice president under George H.W. Bush?
Is that Quayle? Or
Yeah, Dan Quill.
it's Quayle, right?
Final answer.
Final answer, Dan Quayle, and that is correct. For 15 points, first in friendship, fourth in obesity. This is the slogan of what fictional Indiana city featured on the sitcom Parks and Recreation?
Pawnee. Yeah, final answer, Pawnee.
Pawnee is correct. Now for 20 points. Indiana has 45 miles of shoreline along which Great Lake?
It's Lake Michigan, right?
I believe you're correct.
Yeah.
Is Michigan borders Chicago and Indiana's right there?
Final answer, Andrew?
Michigan, final answer.
Lake Michigan is correct. Now for 25 points. In September 2000, Indiana University President Miles Brand was burned in effigy after he fired what volatile basketball coach who once infamously threw a chair across the court during a game?
Pass or toss?
Toss.
I think we should toss.
You're going to toss. Weston High School, do you have an answer?
I said.
Is it Rick
I don't really
Pitino?
know, but yeah, I think Pitino might be the
All right,
best.
well, final
It
answer.
might not be Pitino, but let's try Pitino.
Final answer, Patino.
No, Bobby Knight is the correct answer. Yeah, back to you, Mass Academy, for 30 points. Known for its iconic covers, many of which were painted by Norman Rockwell, what publication based in Indianapolis calls itself America's oldest magazine?
Is it Vanity Fair?
Is this Vanity Fair?
I guess we don't know. But...
Just pass.
Need an answer, Andrew?
Pass.
Pass.
You're passing. The answer is the Saturday Evening Post. And that's the bell that ends the category round. The score right now, Mass Academy, 415 points. This is still a close one. Weston High School, 435 points. Let's hear it for both teams. Okay, we are headed into the final round of play. We call it the lightning round. All players on both teams are active and with the correct answer can add 20 points to their team's total, but an incorrect answer will cost 20 points, and a decision not to answer within the 3 seconds provided will not impact the score. There will be 10 questions. So teams, good luck. This is a close match. Here we go. What is the scientific term for a meteor when it reaches the Earth's surface? Is it meteorite or meteoroid? Meteorite, the answer. In 1955, Martin Luther King Jr. earned a PhD in theology. From what Massachusetts school? Harvard University or Boston University? Boston University. What prominent Puritan was the first governor of the Massachusetts Bay Colony? John Winthrop or Miles Standish? John Winthrop. What king sent the Spanish Armada to invade England in 1588? Was it Charles IV or Philip II? Philip II. If no candidate receives 270 electoral votes during an election, which group determines who will become president, the House or the Senate? The House. What legendary player and coach for the Boston Celtics passed away in 2020 at age 86? Was it Tommy Heinsohn or Bill Russell? Tommy Heinsohn. The Hindu god Ganesh has the head of what animal? A tiger or elephant? Elephant. Which constitutional amendment deals with presidential disability and succession? The 27th Amendment or the 25th Amendment? The 25th Amendment. In Shakespeare's King Lear, which of Lear's daughters is disinherited and sent into exile? Is it Cordelia or Goneril? Cordelia. What U.S. state forms nearly the entire northern border of Texas? Is it Oklahoma or Arkansas? Oklahoma is the correct answer. And that is the bell ending the round. The winning team this week, Weston High School, with a total score of 855 points. Mass Academy, 795 points. Congratulations to both teams for a great round. So now Weston High School will advance to the next round where they'll play against Belmont High School. So join us next week for the match between Advanced Math and Science Academy and Westford. Until then, don't forget you can play a bonus round of High School Quiz Show on your Alexa or Google Home devices. Just ask your smart speaker to play High School Quiz Show, and we'll see you all next week. Great round, guys. Thank you, everybody. You can watch High School Quiz Show anytime on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram for a look behind the scenes and quizzes that'll keep you thinking. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter for more photos and video. And add some competition to your conversations by sending your friends High School Quiz Show gifts. Major funding for High School Quiz Show is provided by Safety Insurance.
There's been a big increase in both home improvement projects and in home values, too. You can ask an independent agent about safety insurance and make sure your coverage is keeping up. Safety Insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Additional funding is provided by the Museum of Science.
The Museum of Science. Trekking around the Arctic has never been easier. You can get lost in the mystery and find beauty in Arctic adventure, exploring with technology. On exhibit now, only at the Museum of Science. More at MOS.org.